Hey guys, it's the Prettylifta here, and I'm so excited and grateful to have my friend, Figure Olympian, Miss Brittany Campbell here in the building, all the way from Killeen, Texas, in Macon, Georgia. We're here at Macon Legends Gym here in Macon, Georgia, and I just want to kind of sit down and have a conversation with her before we kick off our workout for the day. Brittany, so first of all, thank you for being here with me today.
Of course.
Yes. So I just want to tell you how excited I am for you because you're going to the O this year, girl. Tell me some of the steps or the process during Corona that has kind of helped propelled you to be able to get that O qualification.
So I came into the year, I had to qualify this year. Now, one thing that happened, of course, the Olympia was pushed back to December, and the IFBB Pro League gave us more time to get qualified. And so my plans kind of got derailed when coronavirus kicked off, and so I did the New York Pro, got third, and then I went to Spain and competed there, and that's where I got qualified. Maybe about a month ago, and so now I'm headed to my 5th Olympia and super excited about it.
That is really exciting. So one thing I did notice that there was a difference between international shows versus the actual United States based shows was a lot more competitors got qualified at the show than here. I noticed it was only one top win or either by the point system, whereas overseas I seen where top 2 or top 3s were actually getting to the O.
Yeah.
So explain that, how that kind of works.
So what happened at this show, this was the European Pro Championships in Alicante, Spain. And what they were doing was allowing qualifications for the top 3. Typically, to qualify for the Olympia, you've got to win the show or accumulate points, okay? And you get points anywhere from 2nd to 5th place. But at this show, if you were in the top 3, you were going to the O, just as if you had won a show. And so once I was told about that opportunity, I took it, and we went and got the qualification. And so here we go.
That is really exciting, you guys. So what I did notice is, so my friend, the last time she came home, it was just her.
Yeah.
And then I noticed there's this big old tall man on social media and in her posts. And I'm going to tell you, yes, to see the glow that she had on her face, I knew it was somebody special. So how has prep been prepping with a significant other?
So not just a significant, I gotta say him, because Jamal's been a godsend. He's also a competitor. He turned pro this year. And just to have someone that, and I've talked about this before, not just understands what I'm doing, but also supports me in doing it while he does it too. It's made a world of difference, because some people will kind of understand the life, but they won't support you doing it. Or they say, oh, I support you, but they don't understand what you're going through. And so to have a partner that gets it and supports me is super special.
If there's any challenges that you guys had to say that you may have prepping as 2 competitors together, what would that challenge be?
It just kind of flows. So another beautiful thing about it is that we have the same coach. And so we're kind of getting the same leadership, the same guidance. Our diets are very similar, with the exception that he gets a lot of carbs and I don't. But the foods that we eat are exactly the same. So when it's time to travel, we're eating the same things, so it's been special. We really haven't run into any hiccups. It's just smooth sailing for us. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I do want to bring light to what you just said, because I noticed the last time you were in town, I asked Brittany all the time, we're going to go eat or something like that. And one thing she said, well, I can do a Waffle House or something, but nothing like a normal, like a pizza or a burger. And what I learned this year as well is that I with my body is certain carbs and things that I can't have. So I did want to ask you that question since we gotten together.
Oh, yeah.
What is it for you during your prep that you can and can't have based on carbs? Because a lot of women are like us, and we just can't have that extra food or the extra certain calories.
Yeah. So for the most part, so I'm about 6 weeks out now. So, things are really tight right now. Like, there's just not a lot of wiggle room. But I found with me, like, certain carbs, like you said, I do better with. Sweet potato is one, like, it works wonders. It changes my physique really fast, but it's very easy for me to spill over with sweet potatoes. So I kind of steer clear of those. So now I'm going more jasmine rice, cream of rice. Those are really my 2 go-to carbs that they're safe. I do about 30 grams at a time, no issues. So.
No issues. And see, I learned that too. My coach was just like, as much as I like sweet potatoes,
no,
Chrissy, you can't have it.
Yeah.
So.
And they change my physique fast, but close to a show, I'll start to look smooth.
Yes.
And it's a no-no.
Yeah, so it's very important, ladies, when you're prepping to know what foods are going to help accent your actual physique and what foods are actually going to hurt your look the closer you get to a show.
Yeah.
Any slight change in your diet will definitely it can ruin a prep.
Yeah.
And it'll be too hard to come back from. And you just don't want to take those types of risks. So, traveling internationally to compete, a lot of competitors say, I had to leave a week out before and just make sure that I'm like flushing all the water that I may retain on the plane. What is some insight that you learned about your body with traveling internationally, and any advice that you can give to a competitor that wants to compete international but they're scared to?
If you have the opportunity to go international, do it. I've been competing for 7 years. This was actually my first international show. And my mom has been telling me to do this for years, but I'm so glad I did it. Do travel way early. I was holding so much water after that flight. Like when I got off the plane, my feet were swollen. They hurt to walk on. That was a mess, okay? Also, you want to look up the gyms and see what facilities the gyms have. So what I found out in Spain, they don't have saunas in the gyms. And so I found that out when I got there. Also, just making sure that you keep that as stress-free as possible. So you got to get to the airport. You're talking like 2.5, 3 hours early. Because of the COVID restrictions, we actually did run into some hiccups getting on the flight. And so just making sure you give yourself time to not be stressed. Definitely travel way early as you can before the show. And then if you're going international, stay for a few days after so you can enjoy the city and have fun and eat all the good things.
Gotcha. So you are prepping for Olympia number
5.
You guys, let me just tell you how much that inspires me to be able to sit next to someone who has walked this journey that I'm walking 5 times. What is it about that makes it so special for you?
This one, I have to tell you, this will be my 5th Olympia, but I've not been this excited about an Olympia like I am this time. I just feel like things are really coming together for me so that, like, I've kind of re-fallen in love with the sport. I was kind of getting to a place where I was getting miserable and like tired and fatigued. But this year has been such a breath of fresh air with the new coach, Joseph Cortez, and I just feel like I have the best of everything, the best parents, the best coach, the best partner, the best friends, and so I've really been having fun. Like, if you're on my Instagram, I am not miserable. I'm really, really having fun, and so just to be able to have fun, enjoy what I do, and go to the Olympia is really cool, because most people, it's like, you can make it if you suffer and struggle, but it's not fun. So to have fun and get there it's been really exciting.
I can say, you guys, I do look to her page, especially on her stories. That's where she posts a lot. One thing that she says all the time, and her friends, is it 3 or 4 of you ladies?
There's a few, but 2 of them you see all the time.
Yeah, so
boss friends.
The 3 of them, you always hear them say boss friend.
Yes.
And they literally move as bosses.
Yes.
And to see them encouraging each other, to see them encouraging their clients, and just to see that is such an inspiration,
yes.
Especially in the industry. I know that in bodybuilding, we're just gonna keep it real. It can be catty at times, but to see women kind of like push that to the side and they all work together in a manner to help each other and to help others, I think it's so inspirational. So do me a favor, tell me where people can find you on social media.
You can find me at Go Figure Brittany on Instagram. That's my favorite platform. So on there you'll see me, you'll see my boss friends, you'll see me training, you'll see my family, my dog, like you'll see it all on Instagram. It's really important for me with social media to make people feel like they're a part of the story. So it's not like I'm telling you stuff I used to do, like you're seeing it happen live. You're gonna see how I am, what I'm doing, and then you'll see the result of that. So.
Got you. So we're getting ready to train today, guys. Brittany always comes in town. She always kicks my butt. So what muscle group are we training today?
We're training back today. Yeah, really, really big deal for Figure. I'm training back twice a week with the training split that I have now, so this will be my 2nd back day this week.
Got you. Anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Yeah, my boss friends. So McCabe, Tiffany, Dell, Maliki, my parents. I know my mom is going to see this and repost it. My coach, Joseph Cortez, and the whole Zillamade squad. I got Bay all day here with me, Jamal Ono. And anybody that's following me on social media, I really appreciate you guys for all the positive feedback that you've given me. And I hope to keep showing you more of the story. And I hope you enjoy the journey.
Thank you. So I want to say thank you so much for Brittany coming in with me today. You guys, I want you to check this out. It's going to be posted soon on my YouTube channel, The Prettylifta. Go ahead and click and subscribe in the link that'll be below. Also, you can follow me on social media at The Prettylifta, ThePrettylifta. The episode will be out soon. Thank you so much for checking me out.